So you're about to start shipping your orders, or you've just got your first order and it's time to start shipping, but you don't know where to start. So let me break down to you every single tool that you will need to ship orders. First things first, you're going to need a thermal label printer, and I promise you, you don't want to cheap out on this. Just get something that's like at least the medium tier, or even if high tier if you just want reliable consistency. Because for some reason, a lot of these cheap ones do not last for very long, and they'll just start to break and have issues, and they're just complicated to deal with. So I highly recommend one that you can just plug into your computer. I don't know what it is, but these Bluetooth thermal label printers absolutely suck, and they are nothing but junk after like 100, 500 prints. Like, I don't know why, but they're just terrible. So don't go with the Bluetooth thermal. You want something that you can plug into your computer that's easy to use and maybe even has the Bluetooth option, but honestly, I'm not a fan of it. So I highly recommend getting the one that I linked down below. Next up, you're gonna need thermal labels to print on. And you can get these for absolutely free by creating a UPS account and just going and selecting any of the shipping supplies that you need for your business. It's absolutely free, and I can make a breakdown video if you guys need it. Just let me know. Next up, you're gonna need some poly mailers or boxes depending on the items that you're shipping. If you're shipping hats, I highly recommend you use some type of smaller boxes to fit in the hats. That way they don't bend or anything during the shipping or logistics side of things. You just want to make sure that the customer receives their item exactly how they imagined it in the perfect top tier condition. Other than that, like I said, your poly mailers, now you want to make sure that you're getting the right size. Same thing with the boxes, but just measure out your items, see how big of a poly mailer you really need. You can fold your items in half or whatever to make them fit into a little bit of a smaller bag. That way, one, you're kind of like saving on the waste, you're saving on, you know, shipping expenses, because the bigger that your box is, the item is, the more expensive that it is going to be to ship that item. On the technical side, you're going to need to download Pirate Ship. I highly recommend connecting Pirate Ship with your Shopify account. Honestly, at this point, Shopify gives you cheaper rates than Pirate Ship sometimes if you're using like USPS, but personally, I love to use UPS if we can, and those rates are extremely low on Pirate Ship. Now, there are a few tips and tricks onto saving shipping costs, so don't tell anyone I told you this, but you can make your box like really, really small, and they're not gonna know how small or big the box really is whenever they scan the label. So that's just a little secret. But yeah, guys, I'm about to show you exactly where we drop these packages off at the USPS store. That way you can do the same and just do it hassle-free without going inside, getting a receipt, waiting in line, all that good stuff. So let's get to it. Really quick, we just dropped our new community. If you want to be a part of that, just click the link below and you'll see all the details. I promise you, everything that you learn in this community will be so helpful. You'll be able to connect with other brand owners. You'll be able to learn all my secrets from A to Z, everything that I've used since 2020 to build my clothing brand. And trust me, I've learned a lot. So make sure you go click that link down below and get in now. Unfortunately, I did not get to film this, but I did get a quick picture in. So look, if you see the packages that are in the brown box, the brown boxes are going to be what you're looking for. Just go to the back of the USPS building, wherever it may be. If they are gated up and locked up, then maybe you can't use that location, or maybe you can go inside and talk to them about how you can drop off packages a lot more efficiently and quickly without having to scan them in. Yes, I know most of them have a little counter that you can just drop the packages off and go, but if you can just go into the back, one, you don't have to go inside, you don't have to fight the lines, you don't look like you're just crowding and cutting everybody off. But you can just go to the back of the building, drop these packages off there and get out of there and not have to face any interaction with anybody unless you're asking them to bring the packages inside and letting them know you dropped them off, which is not essential, but it is, you know, a safety factor if you want to make sure your packages are secured. But that's going to be my tip and trick of how to get around the USPS lines. If you guys have any other questions or want to see anything else, let me know below and I'll see you on the next one.